Hey you guys, and welcome to another book haul video. Okay, so these first ones are obviously going to be from eBay because it's me and I shop on eBay a lot, apparently. And this first one I got is As You Wish by Jackson Pierce, and also in the same lot, Sisters Red by Jackson Pierce. And I'm just going to read the inside flap for you guys real quick. Ever since Viola's boyfriend broke up with her, she has spent her days silently wishing to have someone to love her again, and more importantly, to belong again, until one day she inadvertently summons a young genie out of his world and into her own. He will remain until she makes 3 wishes. Jen is anxious to return home, but Viola is terrified of wishing, afraid she will not wish for the right thing, the thing that will make her truly happy. As the two spend time together, the lines between master and servant begin to blur, and soon Jen can't deny that he's falling for Viola, but it's only after Viola makes her first wish that she realizes she's in love with Jen as well, and that if she wishes twice more, he will disappear from her life and her world forever. And I was actually looking for this lot for just this book. I was just looking for this book, but it came with this book, Sisters Red, which I have been seeing a lot of lately. It's a retelling of Red Riding Hood, and I've been hearing a lot of mixed reviews, and I saw it on Amazon a while back for like $6.80, but I was a little slow because I couldn't decide whether I really wanted it. So yeah, but then I found it in this lot and it was great, so I'll just read the inside plot for you guys real quick. Scarlet March lives to hunt the fittest, the werewolves that took her eye when she was defending her sister Rosie from a brutal attack. Armed with razor-sharp hatchet and blood-red cloak, Scarlet is an expert at luring and slaying the wolves. She's determined to protect other young girls from a grisly death, and her raging heart will not rest until every single wolf is dead. Rosie March once felt that her bond with her sister was unbreakable. Owing Scarlet her life, Rosie hunts ferociously alongside her. But even as more girls' bodies pile up in the city and Phoenix seems to be gaining power, Rosie dreams of life beyond the wolves. She finds herself drawn to Scarlet's only friend, Silas, a young woodsman who is deadly with an axe, but does loving him mean betraying her sister and all that they work for? And it sounds good, so I'm glad I got it so I can finally read it to see for myself. And then next, a lot of books I found. I was mostly going for this book, and it is White Cat by Holly Black, and I've been hearing a lot about it, and I'm just going to read the back of the book for you guys real quick. ke-sha comes from a family of curse workers, people who have the power to change your emotions, your memories, your luck by the slightest touch of their hands. Since curse work is illegal, they're all criminals, but not ke-sha. He hasn't gotten the magic touch, so he's an outsider, the straight kid in a crooked family, as long as you ignore one small detail. He killed his best friend, Lila. Now he's sleepwalking, propelled into the night by terrifying dreams about a white cat. He also notices that his brothers are keeping secrets from him. As ke-sha begins to suspect he's part of a huge con gang, he must unravel his past and his memories to find out the truth. ke-sha will have to out-con the con man, and I love Holly Black, so nice to finally have this book. And also, in this lot, I got Michael Vey, The Prisoner of Cell 25 by Richard Paul Evans, and it is this kid who apparently has control over electricity and stuff, and then one day his mother disappears, and him and a friend and 2 of his friends go out to save her and discover some secrets, and it sounded really good, so I wanted to read about that. And then next I got Blood Red Road by Moore Young, and I was just so happy to finally get this book, but I didn't even know about this book until I found this lot, so I was waiting more for this book than I was for the other one. And I just read the inside flap for you guys real quick. Saba has spent her whole world life in Silver Lake, a dried up wasteland ravaged by constant dust storms that's fine by her, as long as her beloved twin brother Lou is around. But when a monster sandstorm arrives bearing 4 clerk horsemen, Saba's world is shattered. Lou is captured, and Saba embarks on a quest to get him back. Suddenly thrown into the lawless, ugly reality of the world outside, Saba is lost without Lou to guide her. So perhaps the most surprising thing of all is what Saba learns about herself. She's a fierce fighter, an unbeatable survivor, and a cunning opponent, teamed up with handsome daredevil named Jack and a gang of girl revolutionaries called the Free Hawks. Saba stages a showdown that would change the course of her own civilization. Blood Red Road has a searing pace, a poetically minimal writing style, relentless action, and an epic love story. And it just sounded so good. I could not wait to read it. So hopefully I will get to it soon. And next, some more books from eBay. Of course, talking. Take a breath, it seems. Next, I got The Red Pyramid by Riordan, and I really couldn't remember hauling this, though I had it for a while, so here we go again. And also, in the same lot, I got The Throat of Fire, so yay, I got 2 of them, and I'll just read the inside flap for you guys. Since his mother's death 6 years ago, Carter Kane has been living out of a suitcase, traveling the globe with his father, the brilliant Egyptologist Dr. Julius Kane. But while Carter's been homeschooled, his younger sister Sadie has been living with her grandparents in London. Sadie has just what Carter wants: school, friends, and a normal chance at a normal life. But Carter has just what Sadie longs for: time with her father. After 6 years of living apart, the siblings have nothing in common until now. On Christmas Eve, Sadie and Carter are reunited when their father brings them to the British Museum with a promise that he's going to make things right. But all does not go according to plan. Carter and Sadie watch as Julius summons a mysterious figure who quickly banishes their father and causes a fiery explosion. Soon, Carter and Sadie discover the gods of ancient Egypt are waking, and the worst of it, Set has a frightening scheme. To save their father, they must embark on a dangerous journey, a quest that brings them ever closer to the truth about their family and its links to the House of Life, a secret order that has existed since the time of pharaohs. And I've already read this book, and it was amazing. I plan on doing a review on it soon. And the second book, The Throne of Fire, and then there is going to be a third book, the third and final book, and I believe it is already out, so I will try and get that soon. And then I got some more books by Riordan from a different seller, and that book in that lot includes The Lost Hero, and I was so happy. It's the first book in the Heroes of Olympus, and it is a spin-off series of the Percy Jackson series. So, and I'll read the inside flap for you guys real quick. Jason has a problem. He doesn't remember anything before waking up in a bus full of kids on a field trip. Apparently, he has a girlfriend named Piper, and his best friend is a guy named Leo. They're all students at the Wilderness School, a boarding school for bad kids, as Leo puts it. What did Jason do to end up here, and where is here exactly? Jason doesn't know anything except that everything seems very wrong. Piper has a secret. Her father, a famous actor, has been missing for 3 days. Ever since she had the terrifying nightmare about his being in trouble, Piper doesn't understand her dream or why her boyfriend suddenly doesn't recognize her. When a freak storm hits during the school trip, unleashing strange creatures and whisking her, Jason, and Leo away to some place called Camp Half-Blood, she has a feeling she's going to find out whether she wants to or not. Leo has a way with tools. When he sees his cabin at Camp Half-Blood filled with power tools and machine parts, he feels right at home. But there's weird stuff too, like the curse everyone keeps talking about and some camper who's gone missing. Where does it fall? His bunkmates insist that each of them, including Leo, is related to a god. Does this have anything to do with Jason's amnesia or the fact that Leo keeps seeing ghosts? And it's absolutely amazing because I think we get to see Percy and Annabeth and Grover all over again. So, and it sounds all good, like I'm going to love these new characters. But also, when I was buying this, it came with The Red Pyramid by Riordan. So now I have 2 copies, so let's see. Also, I have another book to show you guys, and I got it not on the Kindle daily deal. It's like this Kindle the monthly deal, so it's going to be for the whole month of June, and you can get it, and it is $2.99, and it's called Anna Dressed in Blood by Kendra Blake. And I'm just going to read the summary for you guys. Cass Lowood has inherited an unusual vocation. He kills the dead. So did his father before him, into his gruesome murder by a ghost he sought to kill. Now armed with his father's mysterious and deadly anthem, Cass travels the country with his kitchen witch mother and their spirit-sniffing cat. Together they follow legends and local lore, trying to keep up with the murder's dead, keeping pesky things like the future and friends at bay. When they arrive in a new town in search of a ghost the locals called Anna Dressed in Blood, Cass doesn't expect anything outside of the ordinary: move, hunt, kill. What he finds instead is a girl entangled in curses and rage, a ghost like he's never faced before. She still wears the dress she wore on the day of her brutal murder in 1958. Once white, but now stained red and dripping blood. Since her death, Anna has killed any and every person who has dared to step into the deserted Victorian she used to call home. And she, for whatever reason, spares his life. And that just sounds so good. And for $2.99, I was just like, get that. And this is the cover, which is absolutely amazing. Hey, so please tell me if you guys like that haul. If you guys have read any of those books. Are you excited to read any of these books? You hate it, you loved it, why? Please tell me all your thoughts in the comments below. And as always, I will leave my Twitter, my Tumblr, my ShelFari, and everything below. And there's something. Yeah. Okay, well then, I will see you guys all later. Bye.